Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel, you sexy mamma jammas. Today's now Wednesday, June 24th, and I can already tell you, some of these daggone brokers are going to aggravate the piss out of me. I'll tell you why. I got a call at 8:05. Not a problem, I was already up, of course. Said, hey, this is so-and-so with so-and-so, our Mercer agent. He's like, RXO is just want to confirm you're on time appointment this morning. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm not fully awake, not ready to talk to nobody. And he's like, they're asking an ETA when you think you'll be there. I said, well, the appointment's at 10 o'clock. He said, okay. Thank you, and hung up. Why he'll call me to... That's the phone call that I will not be answering while I'm driving, or if I'm asleep, or if it's too early or whatever. That's going to aggravate the piss out of me. But, I mean, that's part of the game, part of the beast, I guess. Some are worse than others. We shall see how it all works out. But I found out this is a Coke load, so I'm 40... I didn't go all the way to the Flying J like I said there the other day. I wasn't even going to the Flying J, it was a TA. But I stopped at a Love's about 30 miles prior to that because I like Love's. We're going, I think we're 47 miles away. And it's just straight up I-5. And we get off the exit, like it's right there off the exit, looks like. Just below Portland. So, yeah. Thanks for being here, y'all. Wednesday, let's go ahead and see what the trucker world has in store for us today. I've read some comments about this place. I really hope they're not true, but positive attitude, baby. Let's go. Thanks for being here. So we're a couple miles away from our exit, and our location is about a half a mile or so off the exit. I'm just sitting here driving. I see farms and such around. I see this one farm that was weird to me. I've never seen a crop grown in a V formation. You know, the V, the letter V is in Victor, right? So, this motherfucker. But then it got me thinking, the way my brain works, when I was driving through Cali the other day. Remember those old milk commercials saying great milk comes from happy cows and happy cows come from California? And then I looked over to my left, I saw what I thought was maybe cabbage. Then I see tree and turf farms, and my brain just going all over the place when I'm thinking about crap like that. But I don't know. Who remembers the happy cows come from California? commercial, the old milk commercial from back in the day. I don't remember exactly when, but my earlier years anyway. It's all gray and gloomy. Y'all know I don't like days like this. I looked on the map last night too to see exactly where like Missoula, Montana was. That's where this load is going. I know after I leave here, I got to go north up through Portland. I'm not sure. I think I go through Spokane, Washington at some point. So I need to get up here on exit 283. And when we get off of there, we turn left. So, and then it's like next stoplight or so, make a right, and we should be at that place where we're going. But so if that's the case, if I do hit through Spokane, I'm not sure the route Trucker Pass is going to give me. I did a quick Google search last night, and I think it had me going through or near Spokane. But if I do hit Washington, so this trip will this knock 3 more states off my list that I haven't touched. You know, Oregon now, of course, Washington and Montana. I'm not really sure the geographical placement of these states. Will I be hitting any of the Dakotas? I don't know. Do not know. I need to go left to know that. Is this a left turn lane here? Or is it just a left only? That's quite. Oh, I need to go over here. Okay. They split right here. Those go to the right. This goes to the. Okay, there we go. We're in the right lane. We're in the correct lane, not right lane. So make this right. We'll go through one stoplight and then make another right. The place Trucker Path is sending me to is like Rite Aid, but we're supposed to go to a place at the same address called Wymore, W-Y-M-O-R-E. So, well, there's a Coke truck right there to our left, so maybe he's coming out of that place. I'm not sure if we're hauling empty product, completed product or raw materials to Missoula Coke. I don't know. Hopefully this experience isn't as bad as what some of the reviewers, or not reviewers, but commenters are saying. It's 9:42 in the AM right now. So we'll see what happens when we get there to check in. Welcome to Wilsonville. Well, thank you. Swing wide, it's a freaking trailer. So the road looks like it splits up here on the right. There you go, you're a genius. Good thing you put some lead in that foot. We want to go this way. Yes, we do. Make sure no one's coming off our inside. We got greens. Yeah, no, clear to go. Got a nice little wide lane here, so that's all right, big boy. You need to go. I need to turn left here. $29,899. We want $29,555. Should be this way. Is that the building right here on the corner, judging by Trucker Path? Trucker Path is going this lot right here on the left. I don't see any numbers yet. I'm looking for signage, some sort of indication that I'm where I need to be. Straight ahead looks like a regular parking lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the left here, just out of process of elimination. I don't have a suite number, it just says Wymore at 29555. I don't see any 29555. I see a suite 100 there. I don't see any indication yet that any of these buildings is a massive shipment location. Talk to somebody here right quick. Hey, bud. Is this Coke? Is this Coke? Sorry to bother you, brother. Is this Coca-Cola? Why?
We're rugby.
This 29555?
Not us.
Or a company called Wymore? Huh. I don't have a suite number. I just got a location. Apparently this is it. Huh?
This particular building right here is rugby.
Rugby. Copy that. Thank you, man. Alright, well. I see nothing. This is the bad part about trucking. I don't, because nobody wants to mark anything clearly, especially like the big branded companies. They don't want to say, hey, this is, we're Coke or we're Target, for example. I guess to open themselves to theft. You know what? Now that I'm looking at the trucker path again, it's actually saying this is the lot, but the checker flag is on the opposite side of the building. So let me go around the back side. Yeah, it's like it's showing this entire lot as the facility, but the checker flag where it tells me I should be is on this other side. Not just the blue square. You see those curb partitions, grassy places in front? That's what stopped me from going down this way to begin with, because it looked like it's just a regular parking lot. What does it say over here? Alright, we got more activity back this way. That's a plus, right? We got more action. I see anything. We're going to stop here and just walk around, figure it out. All right, so the check-in process was really, really easy. Walked in and said, what's your number? What's your trailer number? I was like, blah, 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 blah. And he said, okay, side to 10 is getting door 17 and wait for a phone call. I'm like, okay. So I got in the door right at 10. It is now 10:08 in the a.m. He just gave me a phone call. Hey, you're done. I'm like, what? 7 minutes? I love you guys. Thank you. So, we're loaded. Now, let's pull out of the dock to see how heavy we feel. Are we 40,000 pounds? It didn't feel like they went in there just a couple times. All right, so let's do this. Let's bust a wide right. I mean, do I feel? I mean, I don't really feel that heavy. So I'm gonna just kind of straighten up here. We're gonna walk inside. First thing we'll do, we're gonna get y'all off here. I'm gonna take you to the back. Oh, I'm not driving, I'm off duty. Oh, I hit that little oomph to try to pick up speed to see if I felt heavy or not. And put me in a drive mode. I didn't want that. Let me just lay y'all right there for a second. All right, get back. Okay. Go ahead and release the tandems, so we'll slide them when we get back. What are we having here? Okay, it's a load of smart water. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty heavy, but it just didn't feel that. It didn't feel 44,000 pounds heavy. All right, so when you got water like that, you ain't got to be at a trailer a whole lot of times. So we're going to yank the tandems pretty damn far up, about all the way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels back, which will be plenty for weight distribution. So let me go get paperwork and get out of here. All right, so we are 29,860 pounds. Why? He says, you're lighter than we're supposed to be. I was like, okay. It's about 5 pallets of water product we don't have. I'm like, well, sweet, that's good for me. Help me on fuel. He said, yep. So we're good. We'll go ahead and put the seal on, slide the tandems up, and get out of here. Well, we're on the 205 bypass around Portland, and we're about to hit 84 East. And I've never even, I guess I figured 84 existed somewhere along the numerical highway system, but I've never been on 84, I don't think. I'm not sure how far east 84 goes, but I was indeed correct. We do got to go through Spokane, or at least in that vicinity, so I will be crossing into Washington at some point. So we'll mark 3 states off our list. I know after that, or after today, so I should be within 100 miles of delivery for the morning by the time I park tonight. I gotta kind of run hard-ish, but also gotta kind of not work long-ish because of the next trip that I pick up on Friday, which is in Idaho Falls, and that goes down to Port Orange, Florida. Now that's a pickup. Like, I drop this off tomorrow, Thursday. I got a 9 a.m. to 1300 window. Then I have a 330 mile deadhead to get over for a Friday morning pickup. But that's 2,400 miles that picked up on Friday and delivers on Tuesday the 1st, which will be the final load of June. And I do plan on putting up the first complete month numbers for y'all. I don't do numbers very often, but I'm going to do it just because I'm with a new company. I'm going to do the first month, break everything down, and the reason I don't do numbers is because it doesn't matter how much you make or how little you make. It's never good enough. Because all you internet people are millionaires apparently. So, but there's a lot of gigs out there that some of us don't know about, and you got a good gig. Hey, more power to you. Ain't no point in talking shit. But numbers are irrelevant because numbers are individual basis. Now, while I say, oh my God, best ever? No. On paper, do I feel like it is as good as it should be? No. Is it better than it was when I was with Schneider? Yes. Are there more options and more opportunities than when I was with Schneider? Yes. Do I feel better about the situation I'm in than I did with Schneider? Yes. Does my bank account is healthier now than it has been in months. So there for a while my bank account was on life support. Now it's no longer on life support. We'll say it's still in a coma stage. It hasn't woke up yet. If you want to compare it to something. No, it's woke up. It's still in recovery. But am I still pleased with all of the benefits from the transfer? Yes, 100%. But we'll break down the numbers. I'll show the gross, show the mileage that I drove. And the cool part about this is, the difference between the Mercer year-to-date numbers is it only shows loaded miles as that miles for that. It doesn't calculate the deadhead. Now, I'd have to do that manually, but I'm not going to do that. But fortunately for this month, I just got a PM done on the 1st, right? At the beginning of the month. I had just got a PM done, and my odometer is reset from PM time to let me know when it's getting close to 30, trying to do another one. So I will know exactly how many actual miles was put on the truck during the month of June versus the actual loaded miles, and determine how much deadhead was put in place over that time. So we'll break down the numbers right after we drop off in Florida. All the fuel costs, of course. I'll expose my fixed expenses from Mercer. Of course, I got my SFI payment. So I'll show you all that stuff after I drop off the Florida load. So we got 166 miles to go now to exit to 82 West. Okay. All right, so I don't know how far we're going to go today, but right now I got 6 hours and 17 minutes before I have to do a 30. And that 6 hour, we got 533 miles away, which is about 9-hour drive to get to delivery. So I'm probably going to end up doing a 30 at some point. Well, I will, just so I can get some drive time back. I mean, I might go all the way today. I don't know. It really depends on how much I feel, how I feel. Because it says right now, as of right now, if I kept moving, I'd be there around 9 p.m. Because right now it is 12:06 in the p.m. out here in the Pacific Northwest. And the goal is just to get as far as we can and save time, all that good stuff. So I can't PC to 330 miles tomorrow, so we'll see. I'm just going to drive. It's still gray and gloomy. If the sun was out, I'd feel a little better, but it is pretty country up here. I'll give you that much. All right, we are in Pasco, Washington. We've traveled about 250 miles. We got another 13 minutes left on our 30 to get our hours back. We're like 300 and some miles away from where we got to go. Not from where we're stopping, but from where we're going, where delivery is. I don't know where we're stopping yet. But I do remember, I suck at this whole time zone thing. I'll lose an hour going back over, so I'll be in mountain time here in a little bit. So I'll lose an hour today just by going back east. 3 hours over the next course of the next few days, but you know what? It's fine. My body, I haven't been sleeping well out here. My body's just not in this time zone. I think it knows it. My body knows it's one time, my freaking mind says it's another, and they're conflicting. So I'm just not getting very good. I haven't been getting very good sleep out here at all. We stopped here to refresh our bodies and grab lunch, grab a Monster. I got a spicy chicken sandwich out of the thing there. I didn't feel like cooking anything in the fridge, so I just got something quick. But yeah, that's all we're going to do. I got another 12 minutes, 30 seconds before we head out back. Man, did you see that footage? That road footage? That was a beautiful, freaking gorgeous drive. All the water's going across, what was it, the Columbia River? Is that what it was called? I think. That was gorgeous. I mean, that was all Oregon. Man, that was so gorgeous. Some of that, I hope I got some good footage. I don't know. I'll have to go through there and just clip out a few segments, but man, that was gorgeous. I was enjoying the hell out of that. It was beautiful. So anyway, all right, let me eat lunch and get the hell back on the road. We got to get to getting. We're losing time. We got to make it up. Where the hell's the way station? Tell me I must exit the way station. So where the hell's... Oh, was it not this one? Well, then that was all fucking horse shit. I gotta figure out how to turn around now or get back on. Well, now it's gonna look like I was trying to avoid the way station. What the hell? So with that construction took me off that daggone exit where that sign confused me. It took me on a detour to go, because that westbound on-ramp there for 90th, that exit I got off of was shut down. So it said follow the detour to get back on 90 West. So what it did is it took me through this little town about 3 or 4 miles and then maybe do a U-turn. I mean, it was a big ass intersection, so I had plenty enough room to follow the detour, the U-turn or the detour. Plenty of room. Big 6-lane little area that they've developed. And then come back and then go eastbound and then go back another mile and then come back around. Now I'm back westbound a mile before we started. So it's an old classic Denny's. That's like an old 50s. I don't know if that's the original or just like a... You've seen those old shiny diners, right? Like the old 50s throwbacks or whatever. So I'm pretty sure someone just slapped a Denny's on that building, because I'm sure it wasn't. Maybe Denny's was originally like that. I don't know. But whatever, it was cool looking. So now we're back to where I'm sure the sign's going to tell me to enter the way station again. All right, we just stopped at the 50,000 silver dollar thingamabobber. It's got a hotel, motel. It's got a restaurant. It's got a bar and a casino here. It's an Exxon place, but I might go to the restaurant and have a meal, but I'm not really hungry. Since lunch, it's now 9 o'clock. Oh, we just now went into mountain time, so it's 8 o'clock for my day starting, but 9 o'clock in the PM. We did, how many miles would you do today? Probably not a whole lot. Form 533 total miles today. Go ahead and sign off on the log. Boom, get rid of that. We used all of our clock, just about. We have 56 minutes left to drive. We got 47 hours left. We'll use an hour of that getting to the thing tomorrow morning, and then another 5 hours to get to the other thing. We shouldn't run into hours. I mean, it shouldn't take about 2,400 miles, 4 days. Well, we should have enough time for delivery, no worries, and get some recaps back. And I know like I said earlier, I was going to try to cut off a little early today to save hours for later on. Some of you's going to say, well, hours are hours regardless when they're used. And that's true. Hours are hours. If I saved a couple tonight and I had to use them in the morning anyway. But what I mean by saving hours is like when I get to the recap time. By doing like 11 hours today or 10 hours today and 8 days from now, 10 hours today and 5 hours tomorrow, right? In 8 days from that point, I'm only getting 5 hours back. So if I want to make sure I have enough recaps on recap days to continue running right, because I don't want to reset yet. Well, I won't have to yet, but I may have to in Florida, which is where we're going down to Port Orange, is right around Orlando, and I got people in Jacksonville. So if I wanted to do a reset, I'd go up to Jacksonville and be like, hey, I'm my people. So that's not a bad thing. I haven't seen them in a long time, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and use the restroom. I don't plan on grabbing anything to eat. I'm going to grab some water. So I'm out of water in the truck. Forgot to get water from Walmart. So if they have cases in here for $7, $8, I might grab a case of water. I don't know. But that's it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. There may be a video tomorrow. I don't know. But if not, like I said, it's because of earlier. I do want to point out one thing, though. There's a lot of people that give advice and opinions, which I appreciate all that stuff. Now, opinions I'll take all day long. But trying to take advice, like if you take advice from somebody who's never done or isn't even trying to do what you're doing, it's just crazy sauce, right? It's like, how are you going to tell me what to do or how to do something that you haven't done or you're not even trying to do, you ain't even looked into do? So I'll take all the tips and everything. I don't take everybody's advice, of course, but the ones that are valid, 100%, I listen to them. But then again, even the ones that say something off the wall, like it might click in my head, like, hey, well, maybe that could work. So keep doing what you're doing, but just understand, if I don't, like, if you say something you think it's a great idea and you wind up seeing me, I'm not blowing it off, or you see me not ever doing it, don't think I ignored you. Like I did not. Because things just sound good when you say them or look good on paper, but when it comes into reality and practicality, it don't work. So just remember that. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. Appreciate everything you do. And I may see you tomorrow, but if I don't, be sure to lay your head when your head hits your pillow tonight. Be sure to tell yourself, country loves you, because you know I do.